Do you think we would have been better off if Trump had built the wall?
No.
No. Do you think that we should have a wall on our southern border?
I have no problem with a wall legally. The problem I had with Trump's plan was it's absurd to think that it will really solve the problem because, number one, you could scale the wall with $90 worth of Home Depot parts, as has been widely demonstrated.
Mm-hmm.
There are parts where you wouldn't be able to build a border. Trump said we don't need to worry about that because there's water, but people can cross the water.
Mm-hmm.
Number three, it doesn't deal with visa overstays. Number four, it doesn't, right? So again, it gets back to the same list.
But
and
improved.
He was using it as a cudgel, not as a cudgel. He was using it as one of his many deceptions by saying, I'm going to build this wall in 4 years and Mexico will pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Those are outright lies. A physical impossibility to do that in 4 years, and Mexico was never going to pay for it. And it was another one of the promises that he used with this populist rhetoric to sort of coalesce voters over things that obviously weren't going to happen. So for that reason, not only was it not the solution to the immigration problem he claimed it to be, it was unbelievable from the get-go and farcical that it would even be a possibility to do.
But do you think eventually it would be a good idea to try to get a wall down there? I know you said it won't solve illegal immigration, but I do think it can deter some and improve it.
There's no question that physical barriers will have some deterrent effect, but a lot of what I've read is that it will shift to other venues, ports of entry, and mechanisms of entry. So again, I don't consider myself an expert on this issue, but I talk to people in Border Patrol that I know and in other departments, and they all say, not all. There are people in Border Patrol who love the idea of a wall. The folks I know say, the wall is fine, but we need so many other things that aren't being done, including the list that I gave.
So yes or no for the wall?
I am not an advocate of pushing for a wall. I'm absolutely fine with physical barriers being erected. I think they are not a particularly good use of money, and I don't think they will be particularly effective. But there's no issue. You know, people say, oh, it's illegal we can build a wall. Places have walls. You could do it. I would be more inclined to negotiate on a wall. By the way, I think the money isn't really what it would cost. To me, doesn't sound worth it.
Okay.
But I'd be willing to negotiate on a wall if we could get permanent DACA status, a commission to focus on going after the companies doing the hiring, all the other things I mentioned. I'd be willing to throw the bone of the wall and waste some amount of money on it if they'd be willing to do all the other stuff that I think will be really effective.
Do you know how much a wall would cost?
I don't remember. It was extensively studied at the beginning. Nobody has, for years now, Biden hasn't been trying to build a wall, so I don't remember. I think it was something on the order of 15 billion. Is that possible?
That's it?
20? I don't remember.
That does not sound like a lot of money.
I really don't remember.